Hi, and thank you for watching Cooking with Victoria. Today I'm going to make for you curry chicken, but I'm going to make it my way. So for this recipe, you will need oil. Some people use vegetable oil. I love sunflower oil, so I'm using sunflower oil. You will need chicken broth, or you can use chicken bouillon cubes and make it into a broth. You will need coconut milk or cream. You will need garlic. You will need onion. And for the onion, you can use 2 onions. What I do is I use 1 large onion, and I like the taste of green onions, so I cut up 3 green onions. You will need 3 large tomatoes, and you will need about 2 pounds of chicken. You can use thigh or chicken breast, and you want to use the boneless. You will also need onion salt, or you can just use regular salt. You will also need curry powder, and they have many varieties. I used the non-spicy version. And you will also need the Indian marsala. And to top it off, we're going to put some chopped coriander on top. All right, so let's get started. And not pictured is jasmine rice. I already have my jasmine rice cooking. So normally curry is it's paired with rice. Whatever kind of rice you like. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some oil in our skillet. Now you want to use a skillet that has a top on it, because you will at the end you'll want this to marinate a little bit. So make sure you use something that you can cover. So I'm going to put some oil in my skillet, and we're going to add our onions, and we're going to let them brown, and then we're going to add our garlic. Not pictured is ginger. I have to get that out of the fridge, and you want to grate up some ginger. All right, here we go. All right, as you can see here, I've added my oil, and I have my heat up on it's medium-high heat, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding my onions. All right, so what we're going to do here is let our onions brown, and I will occasionally stir them until they are ready. And then after we let them brown, we'll add our tomato. See you in a few. All right, so our onions are browning really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and we can add in our garlic, our ginger, and our tomatoes. We're going to get this incorporated by stirring it in, and then we're going to let this right here cook until our tomatoes are soft, and then we're going to come back and add the rest of our ingredients. Alright, now that our tomatoes have softened, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, we're going to get that incorporated in. Alright, it should be looking something like this after you stir in your curry powder. Now we are going to add our chicken. And you want to make sure that your chicken is cut up in cubes. And I'm using, again, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I like the chicken thigh because it is a juicier meat. Chicken breast cooks great as well. But if you want it to be a little bit more juicier and homey, use the chicken thigh. Alright, here is our 2 pounds of chicken thigh cut up and added. Now you want to go ahead and add your black pepper if you like to use black pepper. I don't. And the only reason being is because black pepper can raise your blood pressure. And I have some people who have mild high blood pressure, so I don't want to do anything to contribute to their blood pressure, so I'm not going to add that. And then you can go ahead and add your salt. I like to use garlic salt or onion salt. For this dish, I'm going to use onion salt. So go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of garlic salt or onion salt. and however much black pepper you like. Alright, I've added my salt, and now I'm going to go ahead and get it stirred in. Alright, after you stir up your chicken and add your salt and your black pepper, it should look like this. You're going to make sure that this is on medium heat at this point, and you'll want to cover this medium to low heat. You don't want it to be too high. And you're going to cover this, put a lid on it, and let it cook for 5 minutes, and come back and check it. Okay? And then after that, we're going to come back and add our chicken broth. Alright, welcome back. This is after 5 minutes. Our timer has gone off. So now we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of chicken broth. Okay, so we have added our chicken broth and stirred it in. So now what we're going to do is cover this and let it cook for 10 minutes. We're going to come back and add our coconut milk or coconut cream, whichever one you have. Alright, so we're back. It's been 10 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead, after you've stirred up your chicken thoroughly, after your 10, you want to go ahead and add about 14 to 16 ounces of coconut milk or cream, whichever one you have. Alright, so I have added my coconut milk. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get that incorporated in. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of the Indian marsala, and you're also going to add another teaspoon of salt. Alright, I've added my Indian marsala, as you can see, and I've added some more of my onion salt. And I did want to say that if 14 ounces seems like it's too much, you definitely can add 10 ounces of coconut cream or milk. That is perfectly fine. So now what we want to do is we just want to stir everything up and then incorporate it. Right, so you'll want to let this cook for 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back. Chicken thighs give off a little bit more water. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to mix it in a bowl with a little bit of the sauce here from this mixture, and we're going to add it into our pot here. We're going to thicken this gravy, and we're going to serve it. Here's my 2 tablespoons of flour. I use a fork, and I slowly pour my liquid from what I'm putting into the flour, and I get it to a smooth texture, and then after I get it all blended together, I slowly add it into my skillet or pot on the stove, depending on what I'm cooking, and I slowly stir it in, and it'll start to thicken. So we're going to do that now. Alright, so when you're done, it should look something like this. Okay, and it's, you may see a few like little lumps and so forth. It's because, you know, like you'll see some of the green onion there, this onion and tomato here, but you want it to be very simple. And then go ahead and incorporate that into your pot on the stove, which is what I'm getting you to do. You want to make sure that if your pot is on the stove, excuse me, if your pot on the stove is, if it's splashing, you'll want to turn the heat down to low, and then start adding your flour, your curry flour, thicken the mixture in. So here we go. So this is what it looks like added in, and now I'm going to go ahead and get it stirred up. It's added in and stir it up. So now what I'm going to do is cover this. I'm going to put it on medium heat for 7 minutes, and when I come back it'll be thick, and we're going to go ahead and serve. Our timer has gone off. We are going to cut the heat off, let this sit covered for 5 minutes to let it temp down, and also it's going to continue thickening, and then we're going to come back and serve. Alright, we're back. The gravy has thickened. See that? It's 5 minutes covered, no heat. The gravy has thickened. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plate it up. We're going to come back and eat. Right, so here it is, plated up, y'all. This is the chicken curry and the gravy with rice. And on top, the green that you see is coriander. Alright, chopped coriander. And I'm going to give you that 360. So you can see it. Get in there so you can see how everything looks. And I'm going to pair this with my favorite sweet red wine. Okay, here we are. San Antonio Winery, Cardinal American Sweet Red. It's so good and it's chilled. And we're going to go ahead and go in for a taste. First, let me pray. Father, Lord God, thank you so much for blessing us to be able to come together through YouTube to fellowship and share our recipes and cooking ideas, helping one another. Father, bless this food, bless the cook, Lord, bless it to nourish my body, removing things that could be harmful, Lord God. Father, we ask that you continue to bless this nation, this world, as we continue to work with COVID-19. We ask you for continuous health for everyone here in this nation and in this world. And we ask that you would continue to bless our world leaders to help make the best decisions for us. Continue to bless us all to love one another and help each other. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, let's eat. You guys get the first bite. I'm going to use a spoon. Some crunchy. Alright, let's get a little bit of chicken and rice on here. Alright, this is just for you guys. Yes, indeed. You guys ain't right. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna tell you right now, this here recipe, this chicken curry recipe that I'm sharing with you guys is one of my very own, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's not spicy, okay? It is not spicy. I love you guys for watching. God bless you, and I pray that you be blessed in whatever your endeavors are, and just know that everything is going to be all right. Take care, and thank you for watching Cooking with Victoria. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks for watching Cooking with Victoria. Tell all your friends. I know you're going to love it. Peace.